Dom, as we all know that the Chinese Communist Party had severe suppression and censorships on journalism and freedom, many independent journalists were prosecuted in China, and that today the CCP was able to actually buy America's mainstream media and social media to control the press freedom here. So Dom, what are your initial thoughts on CCP's invasion into your fields?
I feel like it's pretty blatant from the things that we're seeing, all the way down from our medias to the NBA itself. We see the infiltration from the CCP to the NBA, and the way that they pretty much demand obedience from our top celebrities is pretty telling of their positions of power in our media as a whole. The way that they can have LeBron James pretty much call Taiwan, not their own people, and completely ignore all of the atrocities that the CCP is doing all for the love of money. They have a pretty strong grasp on America, and I feel like a lot of our Democratic politicians are taking in what the CCP is doing down to the citizens in China and applying that on American citizens.
Absolutely, and as you said, that many American elites and top celebrities, they have conducted deals with the Chinese Communist Party. They completely ignored about the evil and the nature of the CCP. They follow the money, and they kneel down to the intimidation and the money threats, right? So how do we protect these independent journalists who have been working like you to preserve the freedom, and how can we let American people know more about the actual truth that the Chinese still borrow?
Mainly, in terms of protection, every journalist, I feel like they should be aware of the responsibility and the dangers of what they're doing. Everyone, before they release any story, should be fully willing and prepared to die behind the stories that they do. So it's not really a way that you can protect journalists, but keeping eyes on them, constantly sharing their stuff, keeping up with them, shedding light on their stories and the development, the people that they're exposing. Keep an eye on the moves of the people that they're exposing and the reactions of the people around them. Because typically they move in on journalists and anyone influential. If they're going to do anything to them, they first have to make sure no one's going to react. So the main thing is, when people do release this information, to show that it means something to the people have to react and show that it means something to them, because they can't get rid of the people that has all the eyes on them.
Absolutely, and